Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of the video in the Lifeway Social Insider email. This week, we're going to talk about Facebook. We're going to talk about a familiar subject you guys maybe have heard me talk about before or have seen me write about before. We're going to talk about Facebook reach and how to improve your Facebook reach. Facebook reach is that number that you see below your posts on your Facebook page if you're managing a Facebook page that says you have reached this many people, or it just says 1,200 people reached. Loosely, that means the number of timelines in which your post has shown up. Some people maybe interpret it different ways, but loosely, that's how it's defined. The number of timelines, the number of people who have seen that one piece of content, theoretically, assuming they're looking at their timelines, the number of people who have seen that piece of content from you. Reach has plummeted over the years. Facebook reach on a particular piece of content from a page used to be really high, in the above 50% of people who liked your page would see your content, and sometimes nearing close to 100%. That dwindled in 2015. It plummeted when they finally got their ad platform together and they started charging for advertisements. They really hurt organic reach because they wanted people to start paying for paid reach. Nowadays, Facebook reach is very small. The average piece of content may reach 3 to 5% of the people who like your page. That's going to vary. If you do a really good job on your Facebook strategy, that's probably going to be higher, maybe lower for you as well, depending on how you're running your Facebook. So one of the most common questions I get asked is, how do I improve my Facebook reach? And it's an important topic because how many people you reach is kind of the top of the funnel to give you that's the max number of people who could click on your content or purchase something or donate. They can't do that if they can't see it. So you do need to be concerned about Facebook reach, but a disclaimer, Facebook reach isn't everything. Engagement is more important, clicks is more important, page views from Facebook content is more important, but reach is the first number you should be concerned about, because a Facebook post you create, whether it's a video, a link to a blog post, or an image, can only be clicked on or engaged with by a subset of the people you have reached. So it's the big number. It's the big pool of people you're trying to reach with content. So here are 5 simple steps to improving your Facebook reach. Number 1, create engaging content. Listen, you've heard me talk about this topic a dozen times in videos or PDFs, blog posts, whatever. There's no substitute for creating engaging content. No matter what changes Facebook makes to its algorithm or anything like that, creating content that people actually like to engage with is the best thing you can do. That's why I've listed it number 1 as the most simple step to improving your Facebook reach. You don't have to try to game the system or even necessarily buy paid ads on Facebook if you're creating content that people naturally want to engage with. So create content that's interesting to your audience, address their needs, and try to help them solve them, however the Lord has gifted you to do so. Secondly, use Facebook Live, or at least use video on Facebook in some way. Facebook Live isn't for everyone. Some people don't like to be on live video. Some people don't have someone to record for them, or things like that. All kinds of reasons people come up with to not do Facebook Live, and that's okay if you don't want to do live. At least do some recorded video. I'm using QuickTime on my Mac. It comes on all Macs, I think. I'm using QuickTime to record this video. It's nothing too fancy. I could upload this directly to Facebook if I wanted, but I choose to put it in the email for you to watch there, and on YouTube for you to watch there. But consider creating some Facebook video, whether you do it live or you record it pre-recorded and upload it later. Either way, video dominates in the reach department. Video dominates. I was looking at stats at the end of 2017 for one of the pages that I manage, and video content got 5 to 10 times the amount of reach of everything else, links or images or anything. So do yourself a favor and start figuring out how to create video content. There's a blog post, I'll link in the description of the YouTube video if you click over to the YouTube channel for this, where I've written about how you can get a really nice video setup for doing Facebook Live or anything else for like $60. Third simple step to improving your Facebook reach: don't post more than once or twice a day. Now, I should say this is a loose rule, a loose step, a loose piece of advice, because if you have a lot of engagement and a lot of followers, and by a lot I mean like tens, if not 100,000 or more likes on your Facebook page, I think you can post more than once or twice a day. I think the amount that you can post to Facebook increases with the number of likes you have on your Facebook page. I don't know what the exact correlation is, but basically the more likes you have, the more leeway you have to post more content on a daily basis. But if you're like most people who I work with through Lifeway Social or otherwise, and you've got maybe 2,000 likes on your Facebook page max, you probably shouldn't be posting more than once or twice a day. Once or twice a day, you definitely should not be posting like the same blog post link more than once a day. So don't post more than once or twice a day unless you're the exception and you have a really huge Facebook page. Number 4, if you're posting quotes, overlay them on images. There's been a common practice on social media, especially Christian social media, for a long time to post quotes of famous Christian people or Bible verses or whatever on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and the like. This is great content. It's great kind of filler content in between videos or posts or whatever, and don't hear filler as cheap. Just hear filler as not maybe the primary thing you do. It goes in between maybe your blog posts or videos or whatever. Posting those are great, and they're great on Twitter as just text, and Instagram, obviously, a more image-driven platform. On Facebook, I also think you should go with more image-driven quote content. If you're going to put a quote on Facebook, don't just paste the text in the text box and post it to Facebook. It will generally, in all of my experience and everything that I've read, it will perform better if you overlay that onto an image. So if you have a quote about America, overlay it on a picture of the Statue of Liberty or something like that. 5, invest in Facebook ads. So the 5th simple step to improving your Facebook reach is investing in Facebook ads or boosting content on Facebook. This is really important. A lot of people don't like to invest money in Facebook, and I understand not everybody has a budget to do that. But if you have some sort of marketing budget or digital marketing, advertising budget, you should be spending a lot of money on Facebook. You can get such great targeting and segmenting through Facebook ads and through Facebook ad audiences that you can reach so many different people that you simply can't reach on Twitter or necessarily via email or other platforms. So invest in Facebook ads. They can be really complicated if this is your first exposure to Facebook ads. There's plenty that we've written on the Lifeway Social blog about it, and I can coach you through it if you're a Lifeway Social member. So invest in Facebook ads, super important, but just know you can't throw money at Facebook and expect it to work for you. You have to target well, create good content, and do everything moving forward from there. So those have been 5 simple steps to improving your Facebook reach. Running through them quickly again. 1, create engaging content. Can never go wrong there. 2, use Facebook Live or at least post video natively to Facebook. 3, don't post more than once or twice a day unless your page is really big. 4, if you're posting quotes, overlay them on images. Images tend to perform better than straight text when it comes to Facebook. And 5, invest in Facebook ads. I hope this video has been helpful for you. I hope the rest of the email is helpful for you, and have a great weekend.